Alright, yeah. Oh, clean off the car. It's not too bad today.
Mama, I did it out my window.
You can see out the window now?
You know why?
Why?
Because I did it.
Yes, you are clearing it. Alright, it's Monday morning. Time to go to school. So, Lois, you're not going to school. Okay, come on. Good job.
I didn't.
Good job. You can help Daddy clean the car. There's just a little bit of frost, not too much. As you can see, our snow is starting to melt and disappear. Not much left. No, not that one. It's starting though.
But that one.
Yeah.
Hello, Mama.
There, on the window, on the car window. So I could close the door. Oh. Well, Monday morning, guys. It was a little hard for Henry to get ready, get dressed, and going. Especially when Friday was a PA day. It's like Monday, back to reality. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. The boys are off to school. So that means coffee time. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. I'm Stephanie. My husband is William, and our two boys are Henry and Casey, as you just saw. Henry's in grade 1 and Casey is in SK. And of course our fur kid, Miss Lois Lane. Yes. So welcome to our channel. We are happy to have you. Welcome to the Aeronauty Adventures. And yeah, every day is an adventure around here. So yeah, happy Monday. Monday just sneaks up on you, just like your birthday. Always sneaks up on you. So I'm gonna have some coffee, get some breakfast, and figure out what to eat. I'll probably have toast, something simple. That sounds about right. So here is to a wonderful Monday. If you're having your coffee or tea, enjoy. Oh, it's good. I have my penguin Christmassy mug. So today I want to get the rest of our decorations out and finish decorating. Start making my list for like Dollarama, because I want to make, you know, one big trip and finish the stocking stuffers for the boys. You know, get what I need for like maybe like gift bags, tape, you know, that kind of stuff, because I want to get that stuff now before it's like, you know, I want to get out of the way before it gets really busy in there. You know, get it out of the way, and I don't have to think about it, and hopefully I won't have to make another trip. No, because there's always something you need. So I'm gonna, you know, do that and finish work on a list for Elf on the Shelf, because he, even though like he's Casey found him, but I still hide him. I let him play with him. Like, I know some people are really strict with their elf, and there are people that don't like him, but my kids, it's just seeing their enjoyment finding him every morning in December. And I know some people are strict. I've watched YouTube videos, and some of them are like, you know, strict, like, oh, don't touch, and if their kid touched it, you know, Buddy would disappear for a day, and it's like, I don't do that. Because it's a kid's toy. Like, you're telling a kid, not like, it's just my opinion. Like, everybody's different. It's just it's what we do. You know, it's a kid's toy. You tell them, oh, don't touch it. It's like, what do you mean I can't touch it? It's a toy. You know, they don't understand. It's like, yeah, when you say don't, they're going to touch it. So So I let him, I'll set him up every morning and I let him play with him. As you can tell, because I got it on film, you know, when we first found him, he was so excited. We were decorating the tree and he was just so excited and he hugged him, you know, so it's like, that's all that matters, you know, he loves him. And even though we've lost his hat, I think his hat came off last year, and they're not cheap off from the shelf. They're like $40. So you know he's still in good condition. It's just, you know, he's a little bit roughed up, but like he has had a hat, and I did glue it on, but that didn't last long. So he is hatless, but that's okay. Yeah, so it's just, you know, for me, it's seeing their enjoyment, how excited they get in the morning, and if they want to move him, play with him, go ahead, you know. As long as I can find him at the end of the day, it's all good. Because there are times, there'll be 1 or 2 nights where I'll be running around here like a mad woman looking for him, but I do eventually find him. And to re-hide him, so yeah. That's just what we do. I know everybody's different, and you know, that's fine. It's just for us, I find, you know, just let them play with them as a toy. So yeah, and like that. I like yesterday we went to see our town tree lit up, and I found somebody's cigarette pack. I would say it had just maybe under half, and it had like the lighter in it, and I'm like, I'm glad I found it and not one of my boys. You know, because I'm like, oh, it says, you know, they've never seen cigarettes. Nobody in my family smokes. Nobody in the Williams family. I don't know if anybody smokes. You know, I don't think anybody smokes in his family. But I'm not sure if his relatives in France smoke or not. So it's like, you know, I'm glad I found it because it went right in the trash. It's like, yeah, garbage. I know it's probably from the tree lighting on Saturday night because it was super busy, super crowded. That's why we didn't see that part Saturday night. We just stuck to the gingerbread house, that area. And it was less crowded, but then you notice more foot traffic about like 6:10. Once the tree lighting was done, people start coming over that area. So, you know, and it just works out. And then I just, you know, split it up and then see the tree lighting when it's less crowded. I like it better. And then, excuse me. And then I can take pictures of the boys because that sleigh, that was brand new. That is like made of wood. Somebody made it out of wood. That is brand new. So, you know, but I think Saturday, I saw pictures online on Facebook that Saturday they had presents in it. Not real presents, you know, pretend, you know, fake presents. And, so it was like, it was like already like kind of, you know, you wouldn't be able to go in to sit in it to take a picture on Saturday night. But now you can, obviously, because it's empty. So it worked out for the best because I got to take the picture for the Frosty and the sleigh, you know, but then I found that pack, and it was probably from somebody from Saturday, and it fell out their pocket, and they didn't realize it. You know, it wasn't a full pack, so, and I wouldn't care if it was a full pack, I would still toss it. You know, I've had relatives who've passed away from smoking, you know, as a cause of smoking, so smoking is not good for you. Don't do it. Quit. Yeah. So, and you know, it's, and like what would have happened if I would have, you know, because if one of them would have found, even if it wasn't my boys, what if it was somebody else, you know? I mean, it's somebody else who got curious and put two together what they were and like start to smoke. Like you never know, like, you know. So it's like, yeah, picked it up and tossed in the trash. Like, yeah, bye. Yeah, not like it was something important like a wallet or cell phone. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna once again, you know, yeah, never a dull moment. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna finish this coffee and watch some of probably Good Morning America. See what's on the Hallmark which Hallmark movie is playing. The one I played last night, it was okay. It was, you know, I don't know. Some of them I really, really like, and other ones are just like, oh, okay, you know, not the best. But yeah, last night's was, yeah, I don't know, okay. Maybe it was because the actress was from Chicago Med, so it was like kind of hard to see her in a different role, you know. So yeah, and I don't know. It was okay. Yeah, it was something to watch, I guess. That's about it. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna have this coffee, delicious, warm, hot coffee. Not like the hot chocolate that was like lukewarm last night. I'm like, well, that was not hot chocolate. Oh, all right, and I'm gonna slowly wake up. Yeah, Monday mornings, I tell you, they're rough. Hey guys. Okay, so I've been just doing boring housework. I still didn't get to finishing decorating. Kind of had a headache. I had to take ibuprofen and lie down to get rid of it because it was one of those like right in the back of your head. So that kind of slowed me down a bit. And then I remembered open the fridge and I saw my peppers that I have to cut up, put in the freezer for a couple hours, and put them in Ziploc bags. So that is what I'm doing right now. It's about 1:30. The boys will be home about an hour and a half, so I want to get that done before they come home and before I forget. So I'm going to do that now, and you guys can help me, and we'll get it done. Because I bought 2 bags of peppers, one for us to eat and one for unstuffed pepper casserole I want to make. Not this week, but probably next week. But I know peppers don't go on sale a lot, only once in a blue moon, and when they do, you stock up on them because peppers are expensive. And I know if I bought 2 packages and if I'm not going to use one package right away, that they would go bad by then. So I'm going to cut them up, put them in the freezer, and wait till they freeze, probably about a couple hours, and then that way when I put them in a Ziploc bag, they won't stick together. Alright, so you guys get to help me. Alright, I already got them cut up lengthwise and got most of the seeds out. Of course, there's a couple of stranglers, you know, just trying to stick behind. So, and then cut them up and put them on a cookie tray. Now that way I can freeze them and they won't go bad. Yep. What an exciting Monday. Housework and cutting up peppers. Getting a headache. There we go. Oh, there's more on that one. Darn little seeds. I have to get a cookie tray. If it's a small one. Couldn't find my bigger ones. Probably buried on the very bottom. Oh, that's okay. This will do. I might go. I'll be able to squeeze them on here. The other pack of peppers we have, we're going to munch on those with some, like, ranch dressing. I'm doing stir fries. Maybe I'll put one stir fry tonight. There we go. Well done. All right. Colorful. All right, so I'm going to put these in the freezer for a couple hours, and then I can just put them in a Ziploc bag, and they'll be done. And then I'll put them back in the freezer, and they'll be in the freezer waiting for me when I'm ready for them. Yep. All right. Oh, and then the boys will be home. I tell you, I guess I'm so busy in the mornings. that it's like the day goes by so fast, and you're like, where did the morning and like part of the afternoon go? I have no idea. Alright, so I'm going to do this. I'll put them in the freezer and I'll bring you guys back out. Alright, so it is time to pick up the boys. So I'm going to enjoy whatever is left of some peace and quiet before they come home. And yeah, so yeah, it's been that kind of a day. Just, I didn't get to decorating yet, but I still have time. I'll eventually get there. Finish decorating it anyways. Yeah, so I just realized, you know, last night we went to the gingerbread house, and I went to see our tree lit up for the first time. And I just realized when I came home, because when I was in the right before we got to the tree, I could see in the distance, like, it looked like more lights, and it's like, oh, and not just like, you know, your simple light display. And later on when we got home and I saw the Amherstburg Facebook page, and I noticed there are more light displays down there. There's a lighted tunnel that you can walk right through and a lighted bulb, and it's like, wow, that looks pretty cool. They have added so much this year, and that's awesome to see. It's awesome to see it develop, because the last thing that was brand new was the big Frosty the Snowman, and that was probably like at least 3 years, maybe more, you know. It was, you know, I think the same person who did Bumble also did Frosty. I think they were made by the same person. And somebody made that sleigh that was all made out of wood. That was awesome. So I don't know how long that took, but that was pretty cool. So it's just nice to have all these new light displays, and it's nice, you know, that it's coming, you know, like they've been doing it for quite a few years, but it's just nice to see it come along. So we're going to have to check that end of the park out. I don't think we would have had time, because last night, you know, we took a look around by the river, and then we went to see the lights on the tree. And I think Casey, what did Casey say? Oh wow! And then they played in the sleigh. You know, Santa was on a break, and that's what happens when Santa is on a break. You know, they take over. So they had fun with that. So I'm sure we will be back, and we'll check out the other end. So be prepared to see a lot of that, seeing the lights and gingerbread house in the vlogs, because the boys love that. As long as the weather is decent and not too bitter cold, you know, they will go out, and as you can tell, they enjoy themselves and have fun and love it. And I don't think we would have had time though to go do that, because he wants to go to gingerbread house too. So, and I have to find out if the gingerbread house is open all week or if it's just the weekends. I am not 100% sure. I'm thinking it's just the weekends. Yeah, either that or it's just like they just serve hot chocolate and do craft on the weekend, and it's open throughout the week. So I gotta double check on that. I forget. So I'm sure we'll probably do that this weekend, probably. Yeah. But yeah, if we do go back before then, I'm sure we'll do it by then. So, but like the weather is like I don't know what season we're in, if it's fall or winter, because like right now the sun is out and it's warm and it does feel like fall. I know technically it's still fall, but last week I felt like winter when it snowed, and this week it feels like fall. So I think Mother Nature needs to get back on her meds. You know, like, what season are we in? Yeah. And then, like, a little side note, when I did find that pack of cigarettes, we do know members that smoked or used to smoke. Yeah, I just couldn't think of it at the time because my brain doesn't function in the morning. You know, I figured we did, but I wasn't 100% sure, you know. Yeah, yeah, so I'm glad I found the cigarette pack myself, and it was a pink lighter. So it was probably belonged to a woman and just fell out of her pocket. She didn't realize, but sorry, it's in the garbage now. Yeah, not exactly a thing you turn into lost and found. Not like a set of keys, you know. Maybe, okay, lost and found, you know. Just throw in the garbage. And I'm glad I found it, not the boys. You know, they don't know what that is yet. And I don't want them knowing yet. Later on they can. But right now it's like, no, I've had relatives who passed away because of complications with smoking and drinking. So growing up, I always knew better not to touch the cigarettes. Yeah, the body just can't handle it, It's poison. Let's face it, it is. It does damage to your body. So, and so on both sides of the family, we know people who smoke or have had, or who have smoked and quit. My aunt, back in the, well, I don't know, probably maybe the 50s, used to smoke a lot, and then she quit, but then I caught up to her. So it doesn't matter if you smoked and you quit and you did everything right. Later on in life, it can catch right back up to you and kick you right in the where, because it doesn't matter. You're still doing permanent damage to your body. She has that breathing disease where she short breath all the time, and she has to have an oxygen tank with her. So yeah, I forget what it's called. I can't think of it right now, but yeah, it's that breathing disease. That comes along with if you smoked. So yeah, so and I just toss it back, in the garbage. Yeah, but see, at the moment, it's like I figured we knew people who smoke or did smoke, and it's like, but see, my brain doesn't function in the morning. It really doesn't, not till I sit down, I'm having my coffee, and it's like, oh yeah, then it comes to me, when it's too late, either that or you'll be just, I would have just been filming myself, staring off into space, trying to think, yeah, so all I gotta do is the peppers. I'm gonna make stir fry tonight for dinner. Chicken stir fry. Yeah, I know, maybe tomorrow I will decorate. I know, headache just kind of threw me for a loop. Came out of nowhere. I had to take a couple ibuprofen, just lie down, and it went away. So yeah, busy. It's so funny when we went to my mom and dad's yesterday too, because I really had to help them with the old mattress, and the boys wanted to get out of the car, and I don't know if it's Casey or Henry who asked to look at their tree. It's just so funny because our tree is up and decorated, and we have an artificial, and my mom got an artificial tree last year, and it was just so funny because I think it was Henry who asked to see their tree, because he just assumes, oh, okay, our tree's up, so Papa's tree's up too, right? But it's not. So my dad said, when I do put it up, that they will have the boys over and help decorate, and I think that's what we did last year. And they did gingerbread houses, and they had hot chocolate, and they had fun stuff. Yeah, and that was towards the end of November. Yeah, they got a fake artificial tree. Growing up, okay, I remember we always had an artificial tree. But back then, artificial trees were not what they are like today, okay? Today they have built-in lights, they're pre-lit, some of them, depending on how much you want to spend, look real. And back, in the 80s, they didn't look, the great, but they did the job. And for the longest time, we had artificial tree. And then when I was a teenager, we started to get a real tree. And back then, the only place you could get a real tree before everybody got on board to sell Christmas trees and make extra money, because it's like, oh, that's a good idea. It was Home Depot. We would go to Windsor, we would go to Home Depot and pick out a Christmas tree. Now, we used to have a Christmas tree lot. I think we did that one year, but then that was too hard for my dad to do, to get down and cut, because he has an artificial leg, and it was too hard for him to get up and down. And and that was like only 1 year we did that, and then we realized Home Depot sold them. But that was back when they were like around $30. They weren't that expensive. And then recently, I would say probably maybe around 5 years ago, other places started, like Canadian Tire, started getting real trees. So it became easier. You know, we didn't have to go to all the way to Windsor to Home Depot. And that the tree lot that was close to us, they closed. They eventually closed. So, and then and there's also like a Paradise Nursery that sells plants and outdoor stuff, like your mulch and all that. And they sell Christmas trees too. So I think we got it there for the longest time. But in the past, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years, Christmas trees have gone up. They're like, I think around what, $40 now, maybe even more. And last year my mom and dad got just an artificial one, but it looks really nice. And we got an artificial one probably 2 years ago. The year before they got one. Yeah, because it was just, you know what, we couldn't afford it. It was like $40 plus tax. It was like ridiculous. You know, so it's like, well, let's spend $50. And it's not, you know, at first it was so hard because when you're so used to getting a real tree, going from a real tree to an artificial tree is really a big adjustment, you know. And at first I really hated it. I didn't like it, you know, because we did get the cheapest one. It was $50, but that's all we could afford, you know, because a lot of them, if you want to get them, you know, you have to get them when they come out, because come Boxing Day, they won't be there. You know, the good ones, the nice looking ones won't be there. So you have to get it, or you have to buy it on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji. So we just got the $50 one, and it's like, oh, I really hated it. But then it grew on me, and then it's like, well, on the plus side, I don't have to vacuum or sweep up needles, and it's not making a mess in my house. And we don't have to take it to the road, you know, and that would make such a mess. And it would make a mess in the car, right? So it's like, okay, let's, you know, we'll you know, make it work. And we just, you know, got used to it. And you know what? It's not too of a shabby tree. It's actually nice. And once you fluff it up and you put your lights on and your ornaments on it, and it looks pretty darn stinking cute. So I think if real trees were a decent price and not as expensive, because they have gone up, I probably, again, if I had room, I probably would have like one of each, you know. I know I would have a Christmas tree, really, and again, I have the decorations. I could have a Christmas tree in every room if our house was big enough. Yeah, because I have like older decorations, like vintage ones, bulbs, that I don't put up because there's no room, and I don't want them to break, you know, because they are harder to find. So, but I could, you know, maybe when one day the boys' toys kind of, you know, disappear, we'll put one, you know, where we have ours, and then one on the other side of the room. I know, yeah. But you know, I like our tree. It's not too shabby. It's you put your lights on and decorations, and then you're like, oh, you know what? It's pretty good. So yeah, so they'll be putting up their tree. My parents probably. Where are we? Probably the next week or two. You know, so yeah. The boys will be excited about that. They love to decorate. So, okay, I probably talked long enough. I can just keep on going. That's the only thing when you do videos and you talk and you lose track of what you're talking about. And you just talk about one thing and go on to the next thing. It's like, oh yeah, yep. It's very easily done. Yeah. Alright, so I will check back in. Probably when the boys come home. They'll probably be glad to get Monday over with. Yeah, Mondays are hard, you know. Especially when you had a PA day Friday, and it's like, ugh, back to reality. Yeah, I am looking forward to Christmas vacation. I can't wait for them to be off, you know, because I do always enjoy having them home. I just enjoy spending time with them, and I soak up those moments I can, because they are already too big, and they're getting bigger every year, so you gotta soak up those moments. Yeah. Pretty soon, countdown to Christmas vacation is on. Alright, I'll check back in. Alright, 1 bag of frozen peppers ready to go back in the freezer. Check. And I'm just going to put them in a small freezer. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to start making a stir fry.
Check.
Yeah, check. Chicken stir fry. That's what's for dinner tonight. Alright. So the boys are home. Casey, is that your painting, your picture?
Yeah.
All dry? And that one's Henry's?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Look at
If you want, you can put it on the fridge. Good job. They did that yesterday, paint it.
I could make that to the sky.
Yeah, you made it and then you let it dry. Right?
Yeah.
And now it's dry. So if you want, you can put it on the fridge.
I know to do that.
Okay.
Oh, we can be naked.
Okay. Alright, dinner is all done. Chicken stir fry. I love this wok. Oh, it's perfect for doing stir fries. I got it from my aunt and uncle. And it's perfect. Love stir fries. So, okay, we're going to eat. And we'll check back in. Can you smell it? Took a big whiff. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video, call it a night. I have to help Henry with his reading and make my lunches and clean up the kitchen, the aftermath of making dinner. So I hope you had a great Monday and I hope you have a great night. Thanks for watching, thanks for tagging along. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, all that good stuff. I will see you tomorrow morning with coffee, of course. Alright, thanks guys for watching and have a good night. Bye, take care.